They're set, they're ready, the boards are out there.
Presented by the Kennel Club. We are delighted to welcome you all to Best in Show Crafts 2009. The fanfare team of Her Majesty's Royal Marines Band, Portsmouth, the Royal Band.
Beautifully played by the Royal Band, the fanfare team of Her Majesty's Royal Marines. And now the arena's set and
over the last
judge
4 days,
will be introduced.
The Kennel Club has been celebrating happy, healthy dogs from a tremendous entry of some 22,500 dogs here at Crufts.
That is what they're all hoping to win. The Kettle Memorial Trophy. It's the most beautiful trophy. It's kept permanently at the Kennel Club. I think a small replica goes with the honour of having won Best in Show. They don't get hold of that. Well, they do. They get it in the ring, that's all. Here comes Ronnie Irving into the ring, the chairman of Crufts, with Mr. Peter Green, our judge. Been described as one of the most successful dog people ever. He's best known in the terrier world, but he's handled dogs across all the groups. First went to the USA, sounds American now, but he's Welsh. He started off in 1958. He went to the States, came back with feeling homesick. He now lives there, of course. And he handled the Best in Show winner here, the Norfolk Terrier, in 2005. But now we're looking at the wonderful Sealyham. The Sealyham.
And Peter himself has had a very famous Sealyham in America, and I know he loves the breed. And this is a wonderful, wonderful dog, I'll tell you.
The Sealyham, of course, winning in the Terrier group on Thursday. And the second group on Thursday.
Also on Thursday night.
Also the Hounds on that group, the Hound group. And this is the Pharaoh Hound.
Sweden's Dog of the Year last year, Peter. Runner-up at the World Dog Show. Runner-up to the Sealyham, in fact. So here's an interesting rematch. Absolutely.
Yes, isn't that lovely?
Yes, 1 and 2 at the World Dog Show.
Spectacular entrance there. Then on Friday we had the utility group and the toy group. The standard poodle won that. And here comes Mike Gadsby with his most beautiful, beautiful standard poodle. This is a flashy dog.
Dog of the Year in the UK last year. So there's another top contender. All of these top dogs in their country.
The second of the group winners judged here on Friday night.
This is going to be the toy group winner coming in. The little Papillon from Belgium. Out of these first 4 dogs, only the standard poodle is a British dog, and even that wasn't bred here.
So this beautiful, delicate, elegant Papillon, very brisk and light in its gait here.
Tremendous night here last night.
Beautiful.
The Gun Dogs, of course, were here on Saturday. And from the Gun Dog group, we had the Hungarian Whistler, the most striking red dog. Beautiful, beautiful colour.
And a former Dog of the Year in the UK. Now he's come in a bit unsettled, Peter. I've never seen this dog. He's got his tail down, which is most unusual for him.
Well, give him time. Give him time.
As we have seen tonight, the penultimate of our group winners. From the working group, the Boxer.
Of course, big cheer, because these are all working and pastoral supporters, or many of them working and pastoral supporters. But this wonderful Boxer,
Winnowick Lust at first sight.
That's
wonderful.
right. Julie Brown has come up from Berkeley, Gloucestershire for this.
The final
She said she couldn't believe it.
group winners to make the line complete.
And it's another foreign dog, this old English sheepdog from the pastoral group. This Swedish dog, Ingra per Wallström, is the handler, owns it with Tim Gudjic. They bred it as well, with Marty Harrison as well.
She's only had half an hour rest, Peter, but she's still full of running by the looks of it.
And it's a long day. You've been judged all day. I don't know what time the Old English started judging in the rings, but it won't have been that late. So Peter Green, great honour. One of those few people, one of only two, who have actually handled the winner here at Crufts and also at the Westminster Show in America. Handled the Best in Show in both. He's judged for years.
He's created so many records.
A highly respected judge, a highly respected handler. In fact, when the Norfolk Terrier won here in 2005, he handled, and his partner Beth owned it.
He handled the Norfolk Terrier, champion and American champion.
Now, taking in the general outline of the dogs, he's not had his hands on any of these dogs yet, so he's taking the general outline and balance, looking at them for the correct shape for the breed, and then soon he'll get his hands on to feel what's underneath the coat. So
he was really looking forward to this. I chatted with him at breakfast this morning. He was looking forward to this ever so much. It is the pinnacle, isn't it, Frank?
Absolutely, yeah.
There's no greater honour than to judge the Best in Show at Crufts.
Our first of the 7.
And he's a charming man, I must say. Really
wonderful character, kind, charming person, yeah.
So here we go with the Terrier Group winner again. This is the Sealyham. This is a startling dog. It really is. Best in Show at the World Dog Show in 2008. World Terrier Show 2008. Best in Show at the Eukanuba AKC Invitational in 2007. Group 1 at Westminster in 2008. Group 2 in Westminster 2009. I mean, this dog's wins are just fantastic. Actually, beaten at Westminster by a Scottie, which it beat here on Thursday.
Absolutely reversing the placings. Now, Peter, this is a dog that's won everywhere. I saw him win at the World Show in Sweden. I've been strongly connected with the breed since 1970. I've co-owned a couple of champions, and for me, this is the best Sealyham I've ever seen in my life. So, wonderful dog.
Starting certainly in with a very big chance. A lot of people like it. Margaret Good there from Pennsylvania. And she was thrilled on Thursday when I spoke to her in the ring afterwards. This dog bred by France Bergeron. Marjorie Good, one of the co-owners. Sandra Middlebrooks, the other one.
What I love about this dog, Peter, that he's short on the leg breed, but he's this wonderful freedom of movement, substance and great freedom and movement. Perfect shape for the breed.
This is its first CC here in the UK, but it's the first time it's been here. What a lovely movement, it really is.
Sending him round, alert, that tail bang on top, beautiful wire top coat there, marvellous dog, and put down to look perfection.
And it really doesn't matter how good the dog is, unless it shows on the day, it's not going to win. And that's showing. That is showing. Now, I just adored this when it came into the ring on Thursday, as did you. It was outstanding in the hound group, the Pharaoh Hound. Top show dog of the year 2007 in Sweden. Best in show second, group 2 in the World Championship in 08. It's won Best in Show in Norway. It's won Best in Show in 2007 and 8 there in Norway. And this is a dog from Sweden. Jenny Hall is the handler. She's also the owner.
Look at the beautiful sculpture and refinement in that head, Peter. It's like something off the tombs of the pharaohs. That wonderful outline, the chiselling, the elegant outline, lovely long neck, clean lines, and this dog's a wonderful mover. It's leggy as a sight hound should be, and it will really stride out. So
she's just trying to slow it down a little. It's gone out a little bit keen, hasn't it, there?
Actually, Peter, you're right. I've seen it more coordinated, but you see the lights, the atmosphere, huge crowd here.
There's a massive crowd. We're virtually full in here now, which is just tremendous. This is so good to see. Those ears, beautiful, beautiful.
Now, let's see if she gets it together on this final lap. End of a long lead. Just look at that going. What a picture. Look at that.
Oh, it's leading good. Now, that is gorgeous. That is startling. My word. What a job Peter Green's got. See, I've always thought, what a doddle to be best in show judge. You've got 7 group winners there. You can pick it. Oh, dear, oh, dear. have you got a job on? This, of course, is the Standard Poodle, Mike Gadsby, who's had some wonderful dogs here at Crufts in the past. He says this is the best dog he has ever owned, and that's saying something, because he had an Afghan years back that was absolutely sensational. Go on, Frank, tell me.
Yes, I'm just look at this, a wonderful shot of its beautiful head, dark pigmentation of its skin, and there, the chiselling under the eyes, the long foreface. And look at this, the poodle carriage, elegant neck, short in the back, high set tail. Now look, this is completely coordinated tonight, loving the atmosphere, great performance, unfazed, driving out with his hindquarters and put down to look immaculate in that traditional trim.
Spectacular in its movement. Spectacular in its
There
movement.
is a performance which is going to be hard to match. Beautiful picture, square, long-necked, marvellous turn in his hindquarters,
and groomed
tail
to
bang on
absolute
top.
perfection. Mike Gadsby likes these highly presentable dogs, doesn't he? Poodles, Afghans, American Cockers.
But he's a great handler and gets the best out of every dog. Great affinity with his dogs.
Second of our group winners.
Now the butterfly ears of the Papillon are alert there. So he's the toy group winner. Peter's going over now. Feeling its legs, they should be fine boned. Silky top coat, the tail plumed over the back, looking up at its master there. Very alert. Beautiful eye and expression. Look at those spread wings of the butterfly. Beautiful. Beautiful top line.
Come all the way from Belgium, this one. Well, Belgium's not all that far, really, is it? But, there we go. It's called Ricky, 6 years old.
Look, it may be the smallest in here, but does it know that? It's giving a marvellous performance.
No, it's king, isn't it? Absolutely. The toys are always kings when they come into the ring. That is a cute, cute little dog.
Beautiful feathering on its ears, those fringing.
They're very popular, the Paps, aren't they?
And they're long-lived agility dogs, obedience dogs.
Brilliant at the agility. They can't half cover the ground.
Fantastic. Look, this is a very good performance. Absolutely taking it at the right pace, coordination of movement and balance. Beautiful.
Now, I do find this dog absolutely striking. When you were sitting with a group of dogs yesterday, Frank, this one was just on your left, 2 dogs away, and it was outstanding. The colour is quite startling. This is a Hungarian Vizsla.
Rich russet colour. Famous dog, Peter, been at the top
Yogi,
for several years now.
Yes.
Now, tonight he came in with his tail down. I've never seen him do that. And perhaps it's the spotlights, the dimmed lights on the spotlights. Let's see now the lights are turned up if he gets his act together. So bred in Australia by Naomi Craggs, this gaunt head and expression, dark eye. And you're right, Peter, the colour, very important. This rich russet chestnut, supple skin.
That's a better tail.
Now he's going.
He's going, yeah.
Now
absolutely.
he's going as we expect.
All these dogs have their fans, all of them. Very striking dog. Comes from Carlisle, would you believe? Well, it was bred in Australia. It comes from Carlisle now. 55 cc's to its name. I mean, that is just absolutely terrific. 137 groups. Top Dog All Breeds 2006 and 07. Very happy, outgoing dog, lovely laid-back attitude to it as well. As we come to tonight's first winner in the working group, the Boxer.
Beautiful head on this dog, Peter. We see the judge checking the dentition there. This rise of skull, a broad skull, not too much loose skin on it, and a well-padded muzzle. Very nice expression from those dark eyes. Good deep chest. The judge is just examining the rib cage there and going over the tail set. And the upper thigh, you want a nice turn to the back leg. That gives propulsive power when they move. So, I love this dog. He's a great favourite of mine. And a very clever handler on the end of the lead here in Julie. Yes.
Indeed, she is. Julie Brown from Gloucestershire.
A very nice top line, Peter. Hard and firm. The high set tail carried well. And he's a really accurate
What
mover.
a proud moment. I mean, she's bred this dog. It's a great moment. I'm sure they all want to win, but they must think this is a wonderful achievement just to be in this ring.
Yes, and
tonight.
I hope Marion Ward-Davis, the breeder of the Winooks, is watching this, because 85 next week, had the breed for 50 years, so what an achievement.
Absolutely
Total
tremendous.
of 2,857.
That's a great dog. Look, nothing to hide on a boxer, no coat, nothing fancy, just pure breed type and quality.
That dog beat 2,800 other working group dogs today. Fantastic. And so the last in the lineup, by no means the least. This is a very big girl indeed. Cruella, she's called, isn't she? From Sweden. The Pastoral Group winner here today.
Looking at the dentition and pigmentation there.
A lovely mouth, actually.
Total entry of 184.
Again, important to get your hands under these coated dogs to see the anatomy is right. Good strength of bone, good angulation in the shoulders, big rib cage.
4-2.
Beautiful shot of its head with that strong muzzle and skull.
Total of
Got to say, we are getting some spectacular shots of these dogs. I do hope you're enjoying this
here today.
total coverage here on the internet.
21642.
And very strong hindquarters, Peter. Very typical of the breed in its top line and its movement. So not all breeds move in the same way. There's breed-specific movement. So what we would expect in one breed is quite not wanted in another. So beautiful outline on this. That's very nice. What will Peter do, I wonder?
I think he's got a very difficult task. I can't see a clear winner there. They could all win it quite happily for me. Do you have a favourite there, Frank?
Well,
just are you edging towards the
well,
Sealyham, do you think?
well, you know, it's a great. Well, will it be all white on the night? I wonder. There's the Marvel's White Poodle. There's the Sealyham. Look, that beautiful boxer, the Pharaoh from Sweden. Look, anything could take it. Anything. Look, standing free. He's standing free. What
It
a
is
picture!
a lovely, lovely
What
dog.
a picture! Just look at that. That's perfection for me.
Oh, and it's lifted its right paw, bless it. And its left one.
There he goes.
Margaret Good.
1676.
Look, that's flawless. Flawless
Absolutely
performance.
beautiful. Flawless performance, flawless dog. Beautiful. Beautiful animal.
He's freestanding them. Now this is really close call. He's letting them stand without any assistant, get the natural balance and outline of the dog. Absolutely freestanding. Showmanship and ring presence coming into it now, Peter. Look at that long lead, marvellous free movement. Oh, wonderful. There goes the Pharaoh Hound, Sweden's Dog of the Year. And there, freestanding, the Standard Poodle.
307.
That tail, just a gentle wag on it. This dog goes in the sea at Blackpool, you know, it gets filthy and he comes back and Mike gets him back into this state. They're extraordinary dogs.
And there's another flawless performance. Mike knows how to pace the dogs, never takes them out of balance on the move. That's going to go close. It's interesting.
And a little papillon.
And now our toy group winner, the Papillon.
That's a study, isn't it? That is a study.
Shape of the ears. That's why they're called papillons. Butterflies. Spread ears. Marvellous. It's interesting to see Peter working the dogs like a true professional, letting them see their natural balance, standing without any assistance from the handlers, and movement, carriage and deportment coming into it. That's how close this competition is.
And here comes that magnificent red Hungarian
And now
Vizsla.
from the gun dog group, the Hungarian Vizsla 12083.
Well, it may have come in a little spooked, but it looks very settled now. Incredibly healthy dogs too, aren't they, Vizslas? They have a reputation of that.
And there he goes. Now he's more coordinated, more settled in his movement. He's got his tail carriage very nice now.
Just 2 more for Peter to cast his eye over again.
And
he's taking his time. He's doing this absolutely perfectly. His experience of being in there, in that position, he's handled in this ring at this stage of the competition, and he's won it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, a nice long loose lead. Now the dog's just getting a bit over enthusiastic there, but enjoying the proceedings. And again, freestanding, calling the handler to freestand the dog, please.
The Old English Sheepdog, 21642. The Old English Sheepdog.
Ingela Wallström. It was worth coming from Sweden for this moment, wasn't it, Ingela? The dog's called Cruella. Or rather the bitch.
And very purposeful movement there. Beautiful.
This is it. He's called for the tables. Just a winner and a reserve. The boxes are coming out. Who's going to get the ultimate accolade? What was always called on Blue Peter in those years when I was on it many years ago, the Supreme Champion, with its best in show. Supreme Champion's a great name, you know.
Now, Peter, I think this really is the best lineup we've had for many years.
I agree with you.
The most even. All the crowd have their favourites, but each dog very popular tonight.
What is he going to pick? It's the Sealyham.
Oh, fantastic! The Sealyham.
American, Canadian, Swedish champion. FB's Hidalgo at Good Spice. And the Standard Poodle gets the reserve. Fantastic. Fantastic.
All white on the night. Fantastic. A wonderful victory for the Sealyham from America. Best in show at the World Show in Stockholm. Now best in show at Crufts. The pinnacle of any dog's career. That's wonderful. And the Standard Poodle, UK's top dog, is reserved best in show. That's a marvellous end to a marvellous show. So I'm so pleased to see this Sealyham. I said I think he's the best I've ever seen. So I'm sure the pre-judge Kevin Holmes will be watching this, very happy with that. Marvellous, all the way from America to take best in show here. And the presentation party, chairman of the Kennel Club, Ronnie Irving, with Lord Kirkham, the deputy president of the Animal Health Trust, giving out the trophy. Lord Kirkham himself with his wife Lady Kirkham, owners of Dalmatians. They're marvellous, marvellous. There's Marjorie Good. She must be overcome by this. Pipped at the post at Westminster. Here she's taken the top spot. There, marvellous moment. Charmony's called. Crowns a glittering career. Wonderful. I think here comes Peter for the interview with Marjorie.
Congratulations, Marjorie. Now, you were absolutely flabbergasted on Thursday when you took the group. How do you feel now?
This is so exciting. It's just over the top. It's wonderful.
This must be the greatest moment you could possibly have.
It is a great, great, great moment.
Let me ask you, how are you going to celebrate?
I'm just going to hug and kiss this dog until the end of time.
Well, I mean, in the final there, the dog has to perform. It's not just a question of being perfect to look at. They all have to perform. What do you think your dog did to make Peter pick you?
He did everything just right.
What about the freestanding? Was that a moment when you thought, oh, is he going to do it? Is he going to freak?
It's difficult for a dog with a fall over his eyes to do the free stack well because they can't really see directly in front of them. So he has to focus on where I am and find his stack from that. So he did very, very well. And then he stayed when I stepped back to showcase him.
What a year it's been for you. Reserve at Westminster, winner at Crufts.
It's just wonderful.
A dream come true. Marjorie Good, and our winner, our Best in Show 2009, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Peter.
And congratulations also to Mike Gadsby. Well done, Mike.
Absolutely, well done, Mike. Mike Gadsby and Jason Lynn's Standard Poodle from Preston in Lancashire, champion and American champion, Afterglow, the Big T's.
And
well, now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for our lap of honour. Let's see our Best in Show. Take it away. It is American and Canadian and Swedish champions Hidalgo and Good Spice. Lap of honour time.
Yeah, Marjorie Good overcome, yes, almost speechless with the success of this. What a marvellous dog. Still showing his heart out, striding out. Does he know what he's achieved? Well, he's had many great wins, but this is well, it matches perhaps the World Show. This is the greatest dog show in the world, 22,000 dogs, and he's topped the lot. So, and very popular. The home crowd is giving the British dog a great cheer. Mike Gadsby here has been reserved Best in Show in the past with his American Cocker. So what an achievement. Twice the bridesmaid, but I'm sure he's got a great future and other good Afterglow dogs waiting in the wings to come on. So congratulations, Mike, as well. So there
has done so much, as we all know, for the world of dogs, and will continue to
there were the trophies, a bit of champagne and the Kennel Club trophy for Best in Show. And the press coming in. The world's most famous dog show. Huge press coverage. So a few minutes of photographs now. There are the world's press, the photographers vying for position. They all want a shot of this Best in Show winner. And there we have a wonderful shot of the head of the Sealyham.
Have a very, very safe journey.
And one of the native vulnerable breeds, so that means there's not an awful lot of them. So that's a wonderful promotion for this marvellous breed. They're great characters, can't understand why they're not more popular. Beautiful characters to live with, and there's a great one.